I'm Gareth from Ecothrive.
I'm Ben from Indoor Organics.
And together we formed a partnership to bring these two products to market, the Living Soil EcoLife and the Lifecycle Amendment Mix.
So EcoLife is basically an all-in-one soil blend designed for people who want to grow their own organic plants at home without the need for additional feeds and bottles and things like that. The whole point is to try and do all the work up front, get it all together in one ready-to-made package so you can take it home, open the box and get started straight away and see it through from start until harvest, and then if you want to, reuse it again.
Lifecycle is the amendment mix to go with EcoLife. Lifecycle can be used as a top dress throughout the grow. It can be used at the end of a cycle to reuse your soil, or it can be used with another soil to make your own organic living soil.
Okay then, so for those who are wondering, what is EcoLife, what goes into it and what it's made of, ultimately it's a blend of organic dry inputs that are sourced from as locally as possible, as sustainably as possible, which then are all blended together to make the final blend. The important thing is to start with the right base mix, which Gareth's going to tell you a little bit more about now.
Yeah, so the base mix we have made off-site, and this comprises of peat, cocoa, pumice and vermicompost. The vermicompost is really important. That brings a lot of life to the soil. With the base mix, we then add our amendments to it. So first we've got charge. Charge is a great amendment. It's got good nutrition, good biology, and it helps stimulate the plant through the application of chitin, which is in the product. One new ingredient that we're adding to the soil is insect meal. This has replaced the krill meal that we were previously using. Insect meal is very similar to krill meal. It's got good nitrogen content, good amino acids and omega-3s, but it's a lot more sustainable. It doesn't come from the ocean, it's produced locally and is essentially ground up black soldier fly larvae to make this excellent protein meal, which really stimulates the soil. Next we've got rock phosphate, which is a natural rock dust, which is very high in slow-release phosphorus. This again is a new ingredient that we're adding to the soil to add a long-term supply of phosphorus, which is ideal for fruiting and flowering plants.
The whole objective, of course, is to try and use a wide range of inputs so we can cover all the nutritional requirements we have. But then within each one of these, they kind of have their own special, unique qualities. So Gareth mentioned that you get the chitin in the frass. There's some specifics we're looking for. So one of the main ingredients we have is the kelp or seaweed. So this is very, very useful for us because it comes from the sea. So the sea has all the minerals on the periodic table, and because seaweed, in effect, that's where it gets its nutrition from, that's what it becomes. So it collects all those nutrients and minerals, all 85 of them, but all in a nice balanced level. So we know we can add it into our soil medium and cover all those trace minerals and all the bits that maybe we're not entirely sure of. Another fantastic input we like to use, another type of plant, is the neem. So neem, for those that want to know, is actually a tree. The reason we like neem so much is because it's what we call a nutrient accumulator, similar to kelp, but rather than living in the sea, it's obviously in land. Neem is extra special because it's a byproduct from the neem oil industry. Neem oil is used for pest control, many of you are familiar with that, so it does bring pest control properties to the soil, but likewise, really, really nutritious, covers everything we could imagine all under one roof. And when we combine these things, we find we just get a nice even balance of all the minerals and nutrition we need.